let's talk about coolant today. We've spoken about how long certain fluids can last inside your car, such as brake fluid and also motor oil as well. But what about coolant? How long does that last for before it needs replacing? Well, here's everything you need to know on themotoringchronicle.com. So conventional green coolant lasts anywhere between 2 and 3 years, or around 30 to 50,000 miles, whichever comes first, depending on your driving habits. Extended life orange and red coolants, though, they last a lot longer, anywhere from 5 years in terms of time to between 100 and 150,000 miles under normal operating conditions. So conceivably, depending on how long you have that vehicle for and how long you drive it for, you may never have to replace it. Coolant is very different to motor oil, for example. You need to change that pretty regularly. 5,000 miles is usually the kind of standard for that, although people will heavily debate in the comments about how accurate that is, but that is a good kind of yardstick in general. This, though, is way more because it doesn't burn off like oil. Instead, it degrades over time, and that's what dictates how long it lasts for. And as the name suggests, this all comes down to what coolant does. It cools the engine down, it stops it from overheating. It essentially works by maintaining an operating temperature within the ideal range and preventing the fluid from freezing or boiling, so it stops it getting too cold in the winter, and it also helps it get within that normal operating window during the summer. And before anybody asks, water cannot do this by itself. That's not how that works. Because, of course, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and it boils at 212 Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. Obviously, engines go in conditions that are a lot hotter and a lot colder than that, depending on your climate. If it wasn't for coolant, essentially, if you try and start up your car during the winter, if it's below freezing, it won't start. It's too cold. Conversely as well, if you're really ragging that engine, really revving the nuts and bolts out of it, then it could overheat and just basically burst into flames. Indeed, if your coolant isn't working correctly, your engine isn't working correctly, it can overheat like that. But in cars that are running up normally, it stops it from doing that. And again, if you had water to do this job, it would become a steam engine at that point, and the water would just boil up in a big cloud of steam and probably take your hood and the front of the car with it as well. Not good. If you're wondering what coolant's made out of as well, it's essentially formulated by mixing water with a glycol base, which is usually a propylene glycol or ethylene glycol. And that lowers the freezing point and raises the boiling point of the liquid. A 50-50 mixture of glycol and water freezes at approximately minus 34 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about minus 34 degrees Celsius as well. They do meet at minus 40 Fahrenheit and Celsius. And it also means that it boils at approximately 267 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, what is that? That's about 120 degrees Celsius, roughly. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that one. That's just off the top of my head. And it's not just the temperature regulation. The glycol also provides corrosion protection for the metal components in the cooling system by creating a protective film on surfaces and inhibiting rust formation. Now, if you're in an extreme climate, if you're in, the Sahara Desert, or if you're in the Siberian wilderness or the Canadian Arctic or something like that, then you can get different types of coolant as well that work in even more extreme conditions. You can get a 60-40 or 70-30 glycol water mix, although that does, of course, cost a little more. The 50-50 ratio works for most people. So there you go, guys, a little motoring explained video going over how long coolant lasts for depending on the type. It could last anywhere between 3 and 10 years or anywhere between 30 and 150,000 miles. So quite a big range there. And also just how it works as well. There's a full in-depth article as well over on the motoringchronicle.com website that goes into far more detail than I can during this 5 or so minute video. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. We'll see you soon for much more content on the world of cars just like this. Have a good one.